This 1 Degree Outside video is brought to you by Attitash Mountain Village. Book your stay directly through the link on our homepage, onedegreeoutside.com.
Time for your weekly photos, and there are some amazing ones this week.
We appreciate everybody sending them in. There's been some fun winter shots, and we got a little break in winter, and now we're going to get right back into winter all over again.
I want to remind you 3 super easy ways to send them in to right on our app, okay? So the Send to Us tab's at the bottom. You literally click upload, and it goes right to us on our website at the Community Gallery page, or you can just email us, reports at onedegreeoutside.com.
You got it, absolutely. So keep the photos coming. We appreciate each and every one of you, and with that, we'll dive right in. Let's start out here, Danielle.
Oh, as the moon sets, a new day dawns. Late December moon settles, and a new winter day comes in beautiful.
Fantastic. Rick, thanks for the photo. And then Christmas Day snow on the marsh, snow on the Parker River Marsh from Trish. Kind of neat that everybody got to get into some snow this year for Christmas time, wasn't it?
It was so nice. I think the kids were pretty happy to have a little bit of snow on a white Christmas, too. This is a great shot. Enjoying the snow at Jackson Ski Touring. Lovely skiing conditions in Jackson the day after Christmas, says BK. You can see the tracks right there, too.
So this one here, Karen says it's a strange layered sky, and it is, Karen, but there is also a scientific explanation, of course, there always is. And Danielle, in this particular instance, what was Karen looking at?
So that day, there was ocean effect clouds that had developed here over Cape Cod Bay, and they were over the mid and outer Cape. So that's what she's seeing, obviously looking off towards the east and probably east-southeast in this shot.
So, Karen, the cold air was coming across the relatively warm ocean water. It creates almost like a steam cloud. And the reason it's so flat at the top is because it's being propelled along by the wind, and that is what creates that ocean effect clouds that oftentimes can bring some snow showers. You said you love this shot, right, Danielle?
Oh, my gosh. It's so nice, Mickey. Christmas Day magic, he called it, top of Bear Mountain at Killington Resort. A nice little undercast there.
That's right. So an undercast, you know an overcast, folks. You get the clouds that develop over your head, right? We call it an overcast sky. An undercast is when you're up at high altitude and you're looking down, or this can happen also from the top of the Prudential Tower in Boston. Sometimes we get the clouds developing underneath the top of the Pru. Anytime the clouds have filled in under you, we call that an undercast.
Confirmation of a white Christmas, says Tom. In Marblehead, slight sublimation in the days prior. 1.4 inches, though, on the ground.
Sublimation, what is that? It's when you go directly from the solid snow to gas. Basically, it evaporates without going through the melting process. It happens a lot of times when you have dry air in place. Tom was really into the weather for Christmas here. In fact, he says, I propped up my trusty Palm weather station in the old Norway maple, which stands alongside the old sugar maple. Thanks, Tom. And Tom had one more that he sent along here. Solid as a rock, almost
there. You could see a little bit of snow melting away. One more shot, too, of the pond and the shrubs struck there, and said it's usually violet in summer, this next one that shows up. And he's just impressed that the still a little bit of flowers on there.
Great stuff. All right. Meanwhile, a drone shot. All right. Getting the drone up here, Aaron. Love it. This was before the warm air came in and melted away some of that snow, but a fantastic shot from 2 days after Christmas. Beautiful.
Oh, merch in the fog, says CJE Consulting with the little tumbler there.
Very nice. Go to swag.onedegreeoutside.com to get your own. But there's the fog in the background and the absence of snow, right? It was all about that break in the winter pattern. And in that break in the winter pattern, we got something you don't often see on December 30th. And Thomas realized this is kind of a rare thing to see.
Yeah, he put rainbow in December on December 30th, Thomas. Yes, and you saw one too, right?
Yeah, actually we did. We saw a really bright one, a brilliant one. In fact, we saw 2 different ones, which is really cool. All part of that kind of warmer pattern that came into play and that little break in winter. But anyway, that's over. That's for sure. So no more rainbows. Now, you might still see some sundogs, though, which is when you see those little kind of rainbow pillars that show up either side of the sun. That's some ice crystals in the sky. We'll have plenty of ice crystals in the sky over the next month.
Winter's back. Happy New Year, everybody.
Keep the photos coming.